Look at those beautiful sun rays over there. Wow. Good morning, everyone. Happy Friday. Robb here for Southwest Florida Television. 72 degrees out here this morning. A little cooler than it's been lately. Absolutely beautiful out here. The breeze is coming and going this morning. Gets windy at times out here. Right now we're in a little lull. Expecting the high today to get up to about 90, 93, 94. Oh boy, the fish are just going crazy behind me. I don't know if you can hear that. See if we can see it. Heck, look at that. That is a feeding frenzy. Look at that. Now they've settled down here. Yep. This is the second time that's happened since I walked out here this morning. We're still going at it up here. Just incredible. That's been going on all morning. And as you can see right down here, if you look close, the bigger fish are forcing all the little fish up onto the beach here. They're actually just washing up as the tide comes up, as the waves wash up. All these little fry, these little hatchlings are just washing up on the beach because the big fish are chasing them up here. I can just scoop my hand out in the water and grab them right now. There's so many of them. See that? Look at them all down here. Just there they go, right here in front of me. Right there at my feet, they start chasing after him. Just incredible. Look at that. Look at the water is just boiling with fish. That's why all the little birds hang out. Look at the little ones jumping out. Look at them. The beach is just covered with all the little fish. They've literally just jumped out of the water to get away from the bigger fish. Surprised the birds aren't over here. That's why the birds always are hanging out along here in the morning. Easy meal. Sometimes that'll get the attention of the dolphins, but look at that sky. Look at that sky. Wow. Beautiful. Absolutely beautiful this morning. Beautiful sun rays. No pinky over here. Haven't seen any signs of pinky. great blue heron up there ahead of me. You can see the silhouette there on the water. That same heron was out here yesterday. That's an osprey that just flew by. But I know that's the same heron that was here yesterday because it has a loose feather on its back there. It's getting ready to fall out. You can see it sticking up there. Beautiful birds, those great blue herons. Majestic birds. Colors already are starting to fade here. Some pelicans over on the left there. Circling around the pass here. Hoping to take advantage of all these fish jumping around. Now it's calmed down, it's quieted down. Just a little action here and there. You can see it along the shoreline. But that feeding frenzy was just incredible. This whole area over here, this whole area was just, the water was boiling with fish. That was amazing. I'm glad you got to see that. It was a little dark out here, but you got the idea. And the little tiny fish are still in little pockets shoved up along the edge of the beach here. They're going out into deeper water though. That was just amazing. Absolutely amazing. There's one of our ospreys flying over. Whoa, he just swooped right down over my head. Just swooped right down over my head. Thought he was going to dive into the water right next to me. See where he goes. He's coming around again. See if we see him dive into the water here. Whoa, almost. Circling around out there. Circling around. And now I lost him. I lost the osprey. He went down too low on the horizon. I don't know where he went. If he dove into the water out there. Lost sight of him out there. There's one up here. Beautiful out here this morning. 72 degrees. Really nice out here. Really, really nice. All the seagulls coming in. Gulls and terns. They're all lining up where all those little fish were washing up on the beach this morning. They figured out where to go. Not seeing any dead fish out here. Wow, look at them go. Look at all those birds. pink sky down there, all the birds with the pink sky. That is just beautiful. Making their way down the beach. That is beautiful. They're just making their way down to the south. Oh, now they're coming back up here. They're just kind of spreading out all over the place. Wow. Just beautiful out here. Just beautiful. Now they've kind of spread out along the shore here. What a sight. What a sight. I do not have any answers about the red tide. They didn't have the results on the news yet this morning about yesterday's testing. However, I don't see any dead fish out here. I don't smell any of the signs of the red tide out here. I'm going to walk up to the end of the beach here, see if there's any dead fish up there, but I don't think so. Two great blue herons. Two great blue herons flying over in here. Whoa, one just landed in a tree, just took off. It landed on the tree that the osprey sits in over there. Just took off. That would have been a neat sight to get over there and see that. Pelicans are all starting to show up here. Pelicans are on the other side of the pass over here. The pelicans are starting to arrive. Now all we need are the dolphins. That is a beautiful, I know it's hard to see here, it's far away. That's a great blue heron flying through the air there. Now this is a sight here. Look over here. Look over here. Oh, blackbirds. I saw the shadows. I thought they were ospreys. Two blackbirds sitting on the tree. Almost sounds like a little nursery rhyme. Two little blackbirds sitting in a tree. Oh yeah, calling out there. We got a lot of these blackbirds in the park. Our little flying garbage disposals. Not seeing any dead fish. No dead fish piled up here. Just some old carcasses. All the little mangroves are still popping up though, still here, sprouting up, so that's a good sign. You can see our little mangroves down here. That's a good thing. The little mangrove seed pods all down in here. I'll show you a little clump of them down here. See them there? Very cool. Very cool. They're all over the place now. They're really starting to pop up. Just hope they get enough water to survive here. All right, dolphins, where you at? Where are you dolphins at? There was enough fish out here to feed an army of dolphins this morning. There's our osprey flying around. Well, where is it? There it is. I just heard a great blue heron honking. Pelicans flying across here. Man. It's just me and the birds right now. No Roy, no fishermen. Me and the birds, the fish. Not complaining. It's absolutely beautiful. The water's got that pink glow on it from sunrise. Look at that. Glorious morning again. There goes our osprey. Boy, it is flat out here. I'm waiting to see a fin stick up out of that water. The tide is on its way out. Low tide's around 12:30 today, 12:30. Boy, just tons of pelicans, just scores of them coming in here this morning. Maybe we're going to get a repeat of yesterday. That was incredible, all those pelicans we saw yesterday. That was just amazing. For me, that was an incredibly amazing sight. A couple of them they're landing right along the beach here. Very cool. Very, very cool. As you saw earlier when I first came out here, you saw all the fish out here in the water. It was just amazing. Just amazing, the fish jumping and feeding. Our pelican buddies over there. Whoop. Oh, the osprey. I thought the osprey was going to dive there into the water. Came close. It saw something. More pelicans coming in here. Wow. What a sight. Are the Dolphins going to join them? Yesterday, Dexter said the Dolphins were with the Pelicans down at the south end. Actually just popping up all around the Pelicans that were feeding. think I heard the osprey dive in the water behind me. Looks like the pelicans are taking off, heading down south. I just saw a dolphin come up, a couple dolphins. Out here, see if they pop up again. See which way they were going here. They're staying under for a while. Where did they go? There was one of them. Up, two of them. Which way are they going? They're moving kind of fast here. I don't know if they're coming into the pass. There's one of them. There's the second one. You see him at the bottom of the screen there? I don't know what side of this piling they're going to come up on. They're not leaving any trails in the water for me to follow them. I don't know where they are. I gotta get out to a wider shot here. They were coming in here. Where are they? Where did they go? Oh, here they are, right there. Did you see them? They're not stirring up the water, darn it. I can't anticipate where they're going. There they are. Two of them. I can't zoom in because I don't have a clue where they're going. I know they're heading upriver here. They're coming in, but if they're going to come on this side. There's two of them side by side. Probably that's a young one, the mama and the young one. Let's take a guess here and get a little closer. See if they come up in front of us here. Where'd just go? Where did you go? They're swimming against the current here. Boy, they're staying under for a long time. Oh, they're on the other side. I think I see the water swirling. Maybe not. Let's see. Where did they go? Huh? Where did they go? That's crazy. They just disappear on me. I don't know where they went. We saw them there and then they disappeared. They're being silent. Good morning. Oh, they're way over on the other side. I just saw them pop up. Darn it. I was hoping they'd come in close for us. I was hoping they would come in close to us. They're way over on the other side of the pass. See where that water's stirring up there? Kind of in the center of the screen. I believe that's them. I believe they're around there somewhere. They're far, far away. Yeah, maybe they'll head back. Keep our eyes open for some more. Here comes Roy, making his way out. Check on our sunrise, starting to get that glow, getting that glow of our sunrise now. Our golden glow coming up over the trees. Beautiful. Absolutely beautiful, as always. Gorgeous out here this morning. Still looking for our dolphins. Still looking for the dolphins. The birds have moved on down to the south, the most of them. Most of them. Still got that pink glow out there in the Gulf.
Hey, Rob, how you doing?
Good, man, good.
What a beautiful morning, isn't it?
It was gorgeous out here.
The tint on the water, the pink tint.
Oh, the sky this
Oh,
morning.
see?
Did you see those rays this morning?
Oh, glorious.
They were just, all over. It was
Man.
beautiful.
What a beautiful
Nice and cool out this
morning.
morning.
Yeah,
Nice and
breeze.
cool. 72 degrees. Can't ask for a better morning.
And the sun will be rising.
The sun is rising.
Well, it'll be
It's
coming
a
over the
rising.
trees.
This morning there's so many birds out here. It was crazy.
Oh,
And the
yeah.
fish, the birds,
Man,
dolphins. You just missed the dolphins. They
Oh,
just
really?
came by just a few minutes ago too. There was one. Something came. Maybe that was a fish jump. I just saw something out there. Two of them came over, but they went up to. They came in and went up to the north.
yeah. Oh, what a glorious morning, isn't it?
It is beautiful.
Man.
Once again, it is beautiful.
And nice cool breeze blowing.
Beautiful morning, and the best part is here we are to enjoy it.
I love that tint over the water, man. The water turns pink.
Everything is just gorgeous.
Walking up, boy, a pink sea, man.
That's kind of neat right there. The birds in the little pool here.
Oh, I see the sun through the trees.
You see it peeking at us already?
Yeah, hi, George.
By golly, by George. There it is, yep. There it is, peeking at us through the trees. Glorious, glorious.
7:30, right on the head.
Right on time. As expected.
Gotta get some rainbow rays.
The rainbow rays.
Yeah, there we are, rainbow rays. Hi, George.
right through the trees. Boom. Yep, it is beautiful. You liking what you're seeing?
Oh, it's unbelievable. And that's an unbelievable raise.
It is beautiful, isn't it?
Boy, just fabulous. I can't talking to the good Lord.
Amen to that.
Sunrise.
Amen to that.
When I say my morning prayers.
Nothing wrong with that. That's what it's all about. It is glorious.
We're so blessed.
We are fortunate. So lucky to be able to just come out here and whenever we want.
Yeah.
Whenever we want to come out here and enjoy this.
It is never going to change. It's a state park. By George. Barefoot Beach is another park. Back and you get big high rises right across the water.
Well, just beautiful here. It's always going to be here for us.
Well, a lock, I guess they decided to leave it on the unpublished combination.
Oh, it's the one on my pass.
Huh?
No, it's the one that's on the paper.
You and I never agree on that.
Check your paper.
I checked my paper.
That's the one that got me in this morning.
Well, you must have a different paper than I
No,
do. What did you put on the
I'm not
combination?
saying it on the broadcast here. But I'm going to prove it to you because I'm going to show you everything in writing.
Wonderful.
What
Please do.
the Mark did.
Everybody's entitled to their own thoughts, even though some people's thoughts are
And the gate,
incorrect.
and they can't have two codes on the gate. They can't do that.
Well, it's an interesting subject.
It is. And the one that's on my paper is the correct one. Well,
congratulations.
is the one that works the gate.
Congratulations, your paper is different from mine. I'll show you my paper.
There's the Dolphins,
Fine
two of them.
things right
Two
on.
Dolphins right there. Right here.
Right here in front of us. Right there.
The mama and the baby heading out here. Where are they going? They're moving fast with the current here. They're moving really fast with the tide. There they are. There they are. One of them came up. Where did they go? Oop. They're moving down the beach. There's one of them. Did you see it? There's two of them together heading down to the south here. The little one looks like it's in the lead over here. Some of it looks like it's behind it. It's hard to tell which one's which when they're not right next to each other. They're getting into this ripply water though. The ripples. One's kind of lagging behind and one's steaming ahead. Darn it. Wondering if they're going to come up here in by the trees. Do I race over there to catch them? They're getting out in a little deeper water now. I can't see them. Well, here's our pelicans over here. Some of our pelicans. There was a ton of pelicans up here earlier this morning. A ton of them. Yeah. Unfortunately, Roy is losing his freaking memory here. It's... Those dolphins are heading down to the south. Heck, now they're way out. Darn it, they're way, way out. But they might come in. I'm gonna make my way down the beach. They might come in as we get further down the beach. Yeah, they're way out there. They're way, way out. See where that water's like flat?
Yeah.
They're like coming right towards the edge of it.
Yeah, were there two of them?
Yep. But they're way, way out there.
Well, it was nice to see them right in front of us, huh?
They just, I mean, they don't pop up a lot. I mean, you know, sometimes they come up a lot and sometimes they stay under. Yeah, they stay under for a long time. Now they're out in this, they're out in this ripply water out here somewhere, but they're far out. But they might be coming in here over by the trees.
They do move around.
It's amazing how fast they get around. It is amazing. But I don't know, 30 minutes ago, a half hour ago, 40 minutes ago, I don't know, this place was just loaded with birds. And now look, the only two birds out here are me and Roy. There's a couple stragglers, a couple pelicans and seagulls, but
Oh, this morning the birds are just skimming right along the water.
it was amazing. The seagulls that showed up and the pelicans. There were so many birds here. This water all in here, this whole stretch right here was just bubbling, just the fish. They had, this whole beach was full of all the little tiny ones. The big fish, they just were jumping out of the water, getting away from the big ones, and they were beaching themselves.
How about that?
I was just going through, I could scoop them up in my hand out in the water. They were so thick. It was crazy. And now, look at it. It's as quiet as a church mouse.
Come and go, don't they?
It just changes so fast out here. Everything changes so fast.
Everything but us.
Oh, we change too.
Not very fast. We don't change our convictions.
Our convictions.
This combination changes a lot.
Well, you're going to be changing it a little later today. You think you could walk across that water?
Well, I guess Jesus did it.
Well,
I don't think it'll work for me.
you don't think you can do it?
Well, I do a lot of praying. Well, you can do it in wintertime.
In the wintertime?
Yeah.
Up north, absolutely.
Yeah.
That red tide is out there somewhere, they said, but it's hard to believe when you look at the water right now. It looks really nice. I don't know where those dolphins went. They were heading out towards that white marker out there with the light.
They're on the move.
I don't know where they went after that. I thought they might come in up here. There'll be some more. There's going to be some more coming towards us. Dexter always sees them down there coming this way.
Yeah.
So I got a feeling there's going to be some coming towards us here this morning. One quick look over there at the horizon there, towards the eastern horizon. You see our sun peeking at us through the trees. The flag is calm right now. There goes a little breeze. Not as windy as it was.
Well, we're getting around the corner here.
But it's nice. It's not supposed to be as windy today as yesterday. But we're supposed to get some chances of rain start happening over the weekend. We desperately need rain now. We're getting into our dry season. So hopefully we'll get a little rain this weekend and next week. Nothing earth-shattering, but every drop counts this time of year. Every drop of rain we get counts. What you thinking about? You gonna fly? You're thinking about walking across that water, aren't you? I want to be here to film that.
Back in Wisconsin, I used to
Walk across the water in Wisconsin. Yeah, you almost.
Like I sailed across it in an ice boat, man. 90, 100 miles an hour in an ice boat.
100 miles an hour on an ice boat.
Yeah.
That's insane.
Around 90.
What are they, catamarans?
Yeah.
Was it a catamaran?
Yeah.
Wow.
Oh, you got two
With like
side
skis
runners
or?
and a steering rudder, one runner in the back.
Wow.
You can hike them up on the one runners. Oh, there they go.
I've seen videos and stuff of them, but I've never seen them in real
I
life.
used to sail them. You got to be careful about the ice fishermen because you sail so fast.
Oh my gosh,
You got
yeah.
to watch for those guys. And they make ice fishermen build little sheds out on the
Right,
ice.
the little ice houses there,
Yeah,
whatever.
Be careful not to crash into those.
It seems somebody always goes through the ice, though.
Then I used to go skate sailing with ice skates and a sail.
What?
That's yeah. Oh, you
just
go like mad.
Well, you just hold on to the sail, or
You got a sail. It's kind of like surf sailing in the water, you know, where you got a sail with a kind of a boom on each side, you know, curved out like that. And you hold on to it and go with your ice skates.
Wow.
Oh, do you go?
You got to be going pretty fast on that, too.
You aren't kidding.
Man.
Yeah, you got to be careful of ice ridges and
How do you
cracks
stop?
in the ice.
How do you stop those
Head
things?
up into the wind.
That's the only way you can stop, huh?
It's kind of like
It's
sailing.
like sailing, except a lot faster.
Sailing, yeah. You aren't kidding. Yeah, that's quite.
So
some times.
there's no stopping short if there's an emergency with that.
Yeah, you gotta be careful about cracks in the ice so you don't get your skate down into a crack when you're going that fast.
One pelican flying by.
Look at that guy.
That's amazing how they just
soar
get.
down about
Just,
a half,
isn't that something?
half inch over the water. Yeah, very seldom touch it.
If you watch them close, you'll see their wingtips every once in a while,
Every
like
now and then,
splashing in
just
the
a little
water.
line.
Yep. And I think they do that on purpose. It's just amazing how aerodynamic they are.
Yeah. Look how that water is kind of.
See that one? Look at his wing was just.
Dead calm.
Yeah.
Those streaks, isn't that beautiful? I don't know why the wind is blowing. Why it doesn't
That's
fit
what
there.
that is the current going out and coming back. If you look at that, if you see that from the air,
Yeah.
you can see how it's coming out of the pass and it goes out and then just kind of spreads out there.
Oh, when you
It
jump
used to
out
be
of-
all.
When you jump out of the airplane, is that what
No,
you
when
see?
I fly my drone over here, you can see it in the drone videos, plain as day.
Oh, really?
It's not bad now. Usually that water's real brown when it's coming out.
You got a drone thing that you fly?
Yeah, remember you were out watching it one day with us here at the beach.
Yeah,
You and Bill.
that's right.
We
That's right.
we were flying it around and you and Bill were over here watching.
That's right. You have little controls in the
Yep,
doodle with it.
yep. And we flew up and down the beach. I'm gonna do it again here one of these days. They
What do you own it or rent it or what?
own it. They want to do another. They'd like when I come out here and do it because it gives them a good look at the beach, what it looks like. You know, the park, how it's changing.
Oh, real estate agents use those to show houses or something?
Yeah, they take aerial photos, the real estate agents.
Yeah, they could actually swoop down and get right close to the house, I think.
Yep. Yeah, you can bring it right here.
Unbelievable.
Yep. They use a lot of drones. They drone
What
photography
holds
for
them up?
realtors.
Are they got a little propeller or are they just
Yep.
jetting the air or what?
Nope, they have multiple propellers.
Right.
Four all the way up to, some of them have 8, some of them even have 10.
How big of a battery? What do they got to run them?
It's a good sized battery. It's bigger than this, much bigger than this phone here. They only last about 20 minutes each battery.
You recharge them then, or
Oh yeah. Oh yeah, because the battery's $170 a piece. But you got to have a slew of them to last you a day if you go out, because they take forever to charge. Well, I want to go down the beach and see what's down there. I want to see if there's any dolphins coming up towards us. Or if there's, I don't see those birds like yesterday morning. Remember all the pelicans that were out there yesterday?
yeah,
The whole entire beach
yeah.
just lined with them there in the morning? I don't see any now.
Well, it's always interesting running into you, Rob.
I'm going to run into you over there.
You always got a good word about something.
I'm going to run into you right over there, right behind the trees. I bet I see you again.
Well, I hope I come out the other
I hope you come out the other side. If you don't, shoot up a flare or something. Shoot up a flare if you go down back there. And I'll meet you on the other side.
that called me up. Or, yeah, I think they called it.
What did they do?
Where you hang something around your
Oh,
neck.
did they? Yep.
If you fall on your face,
You just hit the button.
you push the button and the emergency comes and lifts
Scoops you up
you with a helicopter.
with a drone. They send a big drone out to get you.
A drone with automatic grabbers on the bottom.
It's good. Yeah, they do that. But not people. They have them like when boats sink now, the Coast Guard launches them off their ship and flies out and drops life jackets to them and things.
Oh, is that right?
Yep, it's fast, way faster than launching a boat and getting a boat over there.
So,
Yep, that's a big thing now.
well, they could send a chopper.
Yeah, but it takes a long time. I mean, this is right there and they do it. And a lot of, like one of my friends, he has it, keeps it on his boat, keeps a drone that can do that on his boat.
Really?
Yep,
How about that?
just in case he ever came across somebody in distress.
Oh, that's really something.
But they can't quite pick people up. They're working on it, though. They're working on drones to carry people.
Drone, you think they would?
Yeah, they're working on them.
Yeah, wouldn't
They have-
that be something? A drone come down and a guy hold on to it or get into a little
Yeah.
cabin or something, sit
Yeah.
on a seat on the bottom. Away you go.
Yeah. They have them that people can sit in. They have ones that hold people. They're just prototypes. I think they're in China or something, Japan.
Just think, you'd be flying over the ocean, all of a sudden the batteries would run out.
That's the big problem.
How bad?
Just when you get to before you get to safety, the batteries go dead.
You got a little dial. You're sitting there watching that dial.
Yep, it does. It does. When we fly our drones, you watch that. You keep a close eye on your battery.
As a pilot, you can estimate how far it is to land and how many gallons per minute you're using.
Well, you do. I mean, it tells you, and you gotta calculate the wind. Like if you fly away from you and you go with the wind, if the wind's with the drone, well, it takes it a lot longer to come back, and it uses more battery. And a lot of drone guys crash because of that.
Well, they could have a little dial that would say, time to crash site.
Time to crash site.
That would kind of keep you alert.
They will automatically come back. There's a safety feature on them. You can set it to automatically return to where
right?
Before it crashes and runs out. And now there's a company that just came out with a new one. I was just looking at a commercial for it.
Yeah.
And it flies itself. It basically flies itself. You just tell it what you want it to film, to follow, and it'll go right through the trees, under the trees, around flagpoles. It knows. Yep, it is really smart.
It sees the flagpole.
Yep.
It sees the trees.
Yep, it's just amazing how these things work, the technology.
Like those self-driving cars where you tell them where you want to go and it gets you.
Yeah, yep.
Punch in the address and just fall asleep.
Yep, and they have all the crash avoidance systems on them. It's crazy. It's scary. I don't know if I could sit behind the wheel of a car and just let it take me around, but...
Yeah. Well, it wouldn't be too bad if you're on the interstate all going in one direction, but to have oncoming cars and wonder if your computer is still functioning.
Well, that's it.
A little scary.
I mean, computers always have problems at some point. It's scary, but it's coming. It's gonna definitely be the future. Autonomous vehicles. Yeah, it's the wave of the future. No doubt about that.
Tied in the computer.
Yep.
That computer thing is unbelievable, isn't it?
It is.
I remember when they first invented those. There were two guys, weren't they?
Yep. One spun off and did Apple computers. The other, Bill Gates. I mean, before that, that was the home computer when they developed the home computers. But the government developed the first. Well, I think it was
to be as big as a whole room.
Well, they have it at the Smithsonian. It was a Cray computer. They have that at the Smithsonian Institute. Yeah, and it's a big thing.
Yeah.
Kind of looks like a space capsule.
Yeah, it's big as a room.
Well, and they used to use tape in the old computers. They used to record everything on like reels of tape. They used to go, and you have rooms of these things. I remember at the University of Miami, my dad, when I was a kid, when he was working there, we go in the computer room where they had all their computers, and it was just these big giant boxes, with these big reels on them, going back and forth, clicking back and forth.
Yeah, computer room, boy.
Just incredible. And now this little thing I'm holding in my hand right here has more power than that first computer. Way more power.
Is that right?
Oh yeah. More power than the LEM, the thing that landed on the moon. What we have in the palms of our hand now is just amazing. And it's getting more powerful every day. Every day. Here we are. People can watch us anywhere in the world right now.
That is
isn't that amazing?
Yeah, it sure is.
And just,
anywhere in the world.
Just think of when you were in school. You had...
My gosh, you can call anywhere in the whole world.
Yeah, the telephone. Yeah. Well, that was incredible when the telephones came out.
Well, I remember long distance. Boy, you never talked long distance very long because it would cost so much money. And the operator, asked for a long distance operator and they'd connect you.
Yep. That's my mother used to do that. She was an operator.
Really?
Sit in front of that big switchboard with all the wires.
Yeah, I'll bet there were. And to make even a local call, you'd lift up a little receiver and she'd say, "Number, please."
Think just think how things have changed in your lifetime. Just think how many things you've seen change.
You aren't kidding.
I mean, you saw a lot of changes in 95 years. Huh.
Yeah, well, nuclear power, good Lord. The computer and nuclear power, those are the two biggies.
Yep. Just incredible how life has changed. It just makes life easier. But yet we want more and more and more. Faster, faster, faster.
There were 2 cyclotrons in the whole world.
Cyclotrons.
Yeah, breaking the atom. We had one at the University of Michigan, the physics building, and the MIT had one. Those are the only computers that were in the whole world. Russia didn't have them then.
Russia didn't have them.
No. And we cracked the atom. And
Yep. That was the beginning there, when we cracked the atom. Well, I want to walk down here, and I'll meet you on the other side.
Now that we've solved all the world problems.
Yep. If you fall down, shoot off a flare.
Okay.
If something grabs me and pulls...
Get on my drone.
Okay, if something grabs me and pulls me out, I'll send up a flare.
Okay.
See who beats who down here past the trees. No signs. I've been watching over here while I was talking to Roy for the Dolphins. They have not shown up over here. Water's about knee deep right here. Just, again, loaded with all the little fish. Just loaded. They're all back here. Didn't see many of them yesterday. Today, here we are again. The water is just teeming with life once again. Look at them all down here. Look how thick the fish are. Look at them. Did you hear that splash? Something big just jumped right next to me. It's like if I stomp my feet, you'll see them, they scatter. See how they kind of jump from the vibrations of me stomping my foot? Don't forget, Sunday. Sunday is our drawing. Roy's going to pull the winner of the free membership to Friends of Del Norwegian's Pass State Park. He's going to pull the lucky winner's name out of the hat. Beautiful. As you know, this is a great place to come up and watch the birds up here in Area 5 around all these dead trees. There are so many fish down here. I don't know why he's waiting. He must be waiting for just the right one. Beautiful out here. I gotta get back up on the beach. I don't want to scare the birds away. Walking by them. Looking for our osprey up in the pine tree over here. I don't see it. Let's see here. No, I don't see an osprey up there this morning. Maybe it's down further by Roy. No ospreys up there. No dolphins popping up over here yet. I was hoping. To get a look at a dolphin. Oh, there's Dexter. Dexter and Roy behind over here to my left. Look at all the fish just scattering as I walk through here. Bumping into me. Just bumping into my feet. Ah. Well, let's see how many dolphins Dexter saw this morning. Not just now? No, couldn't see them past the trees. Were they close? Or?
Yeah, well, they were out there when that first pelican was out there. They were going north, so they haven't come back for a while.
Yeah, they've been staying under for a long time this morning. Yeah. We see them, and then we don't see them again.
Yeah.
How about you? Did you see any down south?
Yeah, I saw two down on Vanderbilt Beach, and I saw one there by Area 3.
So you saw three already this morning. Wow.
Plus these two.
So 5. You saw 5.
Yeah, we just saw one up in the path.
They just...
Robb saw 2.
They just... Yeah, they go down and we don't see them come up again.
I know. Those two came up right by the pelican and they didn't come up again.
And they don't come up too high either.
No.
Those little ripples kind of camouflage them a little bit too.
Yeah, it does. So.
Well, they're out there.
Yep.
Yesterday they were just going back and forth all day. I saw on Facebook people commenting the day before.
Yeah.
Same thing.
That's good. There's a lot of small fish out here.
Oh my gosh, it's
so.
Well, they're eating the fish. They're eating these little ones. You know, they're going after them.
Yeah.
This morning when I came up to Wiggins Pass, oh my gosh, the water was boiling. It was just churning with the big fish chasing the little ones.
No kidding.
Yeah.
Wow.
It was incredible. Right at the beginning of my walk.
Wow.
And then the birds come in. You know, and then there's first the seagulls came in, then the pelicans come in.
Yeah.
Yesterday the pelicans.
Oh,
all the way down the beach.
I know.
That's the most I've ever seen here during a beach walk was yesterday.
Well, I know. That's like I said. The dolphins I saw yesterday were swimming through the pelicans. You know,
yeah.
It was incredible.
Yeah.
Yeah, they were.
I've actually seen the dolphin come up and lift the pelican up, coming up that. Yep. Knock the pelican out of its way.
Wow. So.
But no pelicans down there this morning, huh?
Not many.
Not the group like yesterday.
Not as many, no.
That's amazing how they just come and go.
Yeah, I know. Yesterday it was a ton of them.
It's always something different, you know. That's what's nice about coming out here in the mornings. It's always something different.
Every day's different.
Yep.
Okay, we'll see you.
All right.
Way back down.
All right, Dexter. Enjoy.
Yeah, see you, Dexter.
All right. I'll see you on the other side of the trees, Roy.
You know, Rob, you were talking about developments. There's space machines too.
Oh yeah.
That's really something.
That's incredible. Rockets and
space travel.
That is something.
And jet engines.
Oh yeah.
Used to be just prop jobs grinding away.
Yeah.
So.
No, I mean, all technology is just, and it's still growing in leaps and bounds now. Now you can go up in a rocket if you want, Roy. If you got $1 million or something.
Cost a few bucks.
Yeah, you can go to space.
You're walking on the moon pretty soon.
Oh yeah. Oh, the moon's history.
There'll be shops running space garb so you can walk on the moon.
Shopping centers, yep. They'll have shopping centers on the moon.
What size do you want? How big your feet? You know,
Yeah, right.
That would fit you just right.
Go to
zip it up, and you say, "Oh, my zipper is caught. It won't work." And well, you're on the moon.
Go to the store and buy a spacesuit. Oh boy, things will be changing, are changing, but it's all for the better. It's all for the better.
They're looking at Mars, I guess.
Yep. Oh, look at
Call it the Martians.
Yeah, the Martians. Something's jumping around over here. Something was chasing something around here. What was that jumping over here? Yeah, the water is looking good here. Ooh, there's a great blue heron right in front of me. Just came around the corner. Just swallowed a fish. It's just swallowed it. Just had it in its mouth when I came around. Such beautiful birds. I got a little video of one of these guys. I think it was this one yesterday. Little fish nibbling at my toes here. I love these great blue herons. I love when they stop and they turn their head sideways and look down into the water. Which I was just getting ready to say, the water's looking good. I don't see any signs of the red tide and no dead fish here in the water. I've been looking, no dead fish on the beach. However, the rangers do pick them up kind of early if there are dead fish on the beach. But I don't see any floating out in the water. All good news. All good news. He is big. Nope. It's going to move down the beach just a little further.
Oh, the sun's coming out.
The sun is coming out for sure now. Starting to warm us up here. Beautiful Friday morning, that's for sure. Thank you for tuning in this morning. Keeping my eyes peeled for some dolphins here. Remember what happened yesterday? We were watching the blue heron towards the end of my beach walk, and bam, another dolphin showed up right at the end of my beach walk. So you never know what we're gonna see, where or when we're gonna see it. The beauty and fun of being live. Meant to ask Dexter if he saw any dead fish on the beach down there at Vanderbilt. It seems like Vanderbilt Beach got hit a little worse with the red tide than we did here at Del Nor-Wiggins. That red tide's, and as you know, just kind of comes in pockets, except for last year. Last year, it plagued the whole beach, our entire coastline. It was terrible. Beautiful colors here. He's looking at that fish jumping out there. He's looking at him.
Look how long that neck is. Can you
Yeah.
believe it?
It's amazing when they stretch that neck out.
Yeah.
They've got quite a reach.
And that long bill, boy, they could slip down in the water, couldn't they?
Beautiful.
I don't think they dive in like pelicans, though. They just walk on the beach and kind of peck down, don't they?
Yep. Yeah, they don't swoop down.
Got some long legs walking along.
Well, he must have been camera shy. Back down to where he started.
Yeah. I don't think he gets as many fish, though, as the ones that plunge in.
Yeah. He goes for the little bigger ones too. Okay, where's the dolphins at? Oh, Roy boy. It's getting bright out here. Boy, is it getting bright. I got to get a picture of you with your hat on out here. Let me get a picture of you. I love the hat.
Can I stop smiling now?
No, you can never stop smiling. Never ever stop smiling. Got to keep looking for those dolphins here this morning.
Boy, look at that blue water. Isn't that something?
The water's gorgeous.
Boy,
Everything's gorgeous.
glorious water.
Everything is beautiful.
Man,
The sky, the water.
I love it down by the sea. Isn't
But-
that something?
The birds have kind of left us. Not many birds out here now. I wonder where they all went to.
All my life I've been close to water.
All your life?
Yeah, I've been lucky that way.
Roy says all his life he's been close to the water. We can kind of tell that.
Milwaukee, where I grew up, we were close to Lake Michigan.
Hmm.
I just get down there in a few minutes.
The Energizer Bunny just keeps on trucking. Keep on trucking, Roy. It's just beautiful. Looking back up the beach from out in the water. Come some of our pelican friends. Up and down. Well, I have a feeling this morning Roy's gonna want to talk more about technology and how things have changed over the years. He was really getting into it here this morning. I just can't. I mean, I know the changes that he's seen in his lifetime over his 94 years here, coming up on 95. But it's just hard to fathom. I mean, think about how things have changed in almost 100 years. And to live through those changes and to see them. mean, it's just mind-boggling. Just in my lifetime, the things that I've seen change. I never forget when pocket calculators, so-called pocket calculators, came out. You had to have a really big pocket to fit it in your pocket. But they were so cool. I mean, they do all your calculations for you in the palm of your hand, and man, did we think that was neat. Pocket calculators. Everybody had to have one. And then Casio, their digital watches. Remember when the digital watch first came out? Had to have one of those. If you didn't have a digital watch, you weren't cool. Man. Then cell phones. Oh my Lord. When cell phones came out, that was the end. Remember how big they were? The old cell phones actually had a big pack you'd carry around. The first cell phones. Then the flip phones came out. Oh wow. You had to have a flip phone or you weren't cool. And then the Blackberries. And now look at cell phones. Here we are. You're watching me. I'm sharing this on my cell phone live. Just amazing. What's next? What's in store for the next generation? I want you to look at this water here. It is absolutely beautiful here. Absolutely gorgeous. Good morning. I'm hoping we get a clean bill of health today for the red tide. Check out here for dolphins. Do another sweep for dolphins. Not seeing any. I see a school of fish swimming right out here. See that dark stuff in the water right down there in front of me? I don't know what kind of fish they are. There's a school of them. Might be mullet. I can't tell from here. Can't tell what they are from here. Yesterday, towards the end of my beach walk, I walked out in the water. Yeah, I just saw a mullet jump. There's hundreds of mullets, a huge school of mullets, as far as I could see out in the water. That's what was washing up on the beach a couple days ago, were the dead mullets. I see them splashing around out here. I meant to ask you this morning. I forgot. Did you see any dead fish?
None.
None on Vanderbilt.
Nope, none.
Hopefully that red tide's moved on.
I hope so.
Yep.
I did see Pinky up there when I walked.
You saw Pinky up there this
Yeah.
late in the day?
I just got about 5 pictures of it. But yeah.
On our side? On our side of the beach?
It was up in the area, up at the pass.
But on our
yeah,
man,
yeah.
that's
Real close.
This is late for Pinky.
Yeah, it was sitting on the tree actually.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh man, I can't. That's gonna be cool.
Yeah.
Watch for Dexter's pictures of Pinky.
I don't know if you can't see it probably too well.
I got a big reflection. Yeah, I can't see this.
Can't see it.
Oh wow.
Yeah. So got that one, and then
nice.
when I first got there, it was right there. And oops.
Oh sweet.
Yeah. So. Yeah.
It's usually very early, and then as soon as people start showing up there at the pass, it goes to the other side.
Oh, is that right?
Yeah. Well, you lucked out there this morning.
Close to it. It didn't fly. So
Yeah, you got. That's cool. I can't wait to see your pictures. Awesome, Dexter.
I didn't see any more dolphins.
No more dolphins.
No dolphins.
Maybe they're down there.
Yeah.
Maybe they're making their way up.
I'm glad there's no dead fish. I didn't see any.
No dead fish. That's good news. Good news. When I left, they still didn't have the new report in. They're expecting it this morning, from yesterday's water test, but I didn't catch it yet. So I think hopefully we're going to be in good shape. It looks like it from the looks and the smell.
That's right. It's not bothering me at all.
Nope, we're in good shape. It looks like. All right, enjoy. All right, Dexter, have a good one. No, by the looks of the water right here, look at that. I mean, it's absolutely beautiful here. Beautiful water. I can see another school of fish out here in the water. Of bigger fish. It is just beautiful. Absolutely gorgeous out here. Beautiful, isn't it? Doesn't it make you want to jump on a plane and come down here? It's only going to get nicer here too. Hey, anybody that's just joining for the first time, if there's any newcomers out there watching, don't be shy. Please introduce yourself to the group here. Let everyone know where you're watching from. One of the big reasons for these beach walks is to give you a place to go, something to do in the morning, early in the morning when I start at sunrise, and chat with new friends, make new friends. So don't be shy. Let everybody know where you're watching from. Join in the conversation, start your own. Just use common sense there. We try to steer away from politics. We don't talk about politics. And we're here to support each other as well. If you're having some problems in your life, if you're not feeling well, if you got medical issues, we're here to support each other. Don't be ashamed to ask for prayers if you need prayers. That's what we're here for. Friends helping friends. Sharing our good times and bad times. There's a lot of wonderful people following along here. Also, if you enjoy these morning walks, if you like what you see here, if you're feeling generous, if maybe you won the lotto or won at bingo or won playing poker with your friends and you got a little extra money and you want to send a tip, tips are always welcome. They're greatly appreciated. You can find a link to my PayPal account in the description of this post if you want to send something. Like I said, I do thank you. Those of you that sent something, those of you that send something. There's a little group of you that kind of send something on a regular basis. I really appreciate that. Every dollar counts right now, believe me. Thank you so very, very much. Isn't that beautiful? I'm going to snap off a quick picture. Don't go anywhere. That is a look back at Area 4 Beach, looking north up Area 4 Beach. There's 5 areas here, 5 parking lots, so they call that the area. Area 5 is all the way up to the north, up where you see that last pine tree up there. This is all Area 4 Beach. Area 5 is up at the end of the park by Wiggins Pass. Obviously, number 1 is closest to the front gate. Absolutely beautiful Friday morning here in North Naples, Florida. Did not get to see any more dolphins here. Was hoping to see some more dolphins come by this morning. Just saw a couple briefly up in the pass this morning. We saw all our birds this morning. We saw our beautiful sunrise. That was nice. A quick thank you to all of the supporters of Southwest Florida Television. Thank you for being a supporter. It's because of you guys that I'm able to come out here and do this. However, I do need to get more supporters. It's not happening here. We're kind of stuck right around 100 supporters here. If I'm going to continue to do this and put more time into it, we got to build that support base up. So please help spread the word. there's a lot more things that I do here than just come out and walk the beach for an hour and a half, or between an hour and a half and 2 hours in the morning live. By the time I get done with the photos, processing the photos I've taken, and usually some other little short video clips, I've put a 8-hour shift in here. Easily 6 hours, sometimes 8 hours. So that's why I'm trying to build that supporter base up. Otherwise, I'm going to have to go out and take a full-time job doing something else, or a part-time job doing something else. And I don't want to stop doing these, but I would definitely wind up slowing them down, the frequency. So please, 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 I don't want to do that. I know you love these. I know you enjoy these walks in the morning, and I enjoy your friendship. That is so beautiful looking down the beach there. Well, I got to call it quits here for this morning. It's time to sign off. Got my low battery warning popped up. I want to just record a short little video here to share later, and I'm going to go have my chat with Roy. Could prove to be an interesting morning this morning. We were arguing about the gate codes this morning. But I'm going to try to stay away from that. I'm going to settle that off camera with them. There's a look to the north, absolutely gorgeous. Thanks for tuning in today, wherever you're watching from. Have a wonderful, wonderful Friday. For Southwest Florida Television, I'm Robb Stan. God bless.